Hello there, what is going on, everyone? We are back from Adepticon, and I have been breaking down all of the goodies, and I wanted to showcase the haul, so to speak. This is a little bit of swag that was given out, a little bit of prize support, also a little bit of the swag bags that were from the advanced pass, as well as trades and some purchases as well. So this is kind of basically everything that I got at Adepticon, and I'm just gonna kind of run through it all because there is a fantastic trade group at Adepticon. There was a Facebook group for facilitating trades, and one of the things that I was able to get was an Age of Sigmar Scaventide box, which is probably the highest value item in the box. However, I already have Scaventide plus like another half a Scaventide box, so I didn't need a whole nother Scaventide box. Plus, it's a very big box to bring home, and I was able to trade that for multiple AMG, Star Wars, and Marvel Crisis Protocol items. So pretty cool stuff. Let's go ahead and run through all of it. First off is the medal for trivia. This is the only prize that I actually won, but yeah, it was for Star Wars trivia. And yeah, this was a super cool one. And a big shout out to L Firespray for inviting me and Sean to go do trivia that night, of which we ended up picking up so many extra teammates we had to break into 2 teams, and then the lovely L Firespray who invited me was then ended up on a whole different team. She left to join a different team, and then we ended up winning, so that will teach her not to abandon the ringer of Star Wars trivia so in the future. So that's a cool one. We have this was from the swag bag, the War Machine wizard here. Also, we looked at in the other video the Battletech Kelt Hounds Striker Lance, which is also from the other one. We looked at this Blackout miniature already, and as well as the Victoria miniatures. So this is some of the things that we've already seen, as well as the bolt action miniature and the Adepticon program. As we're moving through, I want to showcase this one because this is a bust that I was working on during a painting class with Alfonso Giraldez, aka Banshee, and I was working on faces. This one is still it wasn't totally finished, but it was about as finished as I could get it in the class, and I was kind of happy with it. I thought it was pretty cool. So I was working on shading and stuff, so kind of a cool little memento and a keepsake for that whole class. I did pick up a Skaven, this guy Crabbok Throatbite, or just basically a placeholder for a Claw Lord, but this is a cool one from Adepticon, and since I do play Skaven, I figured it was a good idea to pick that one up. And moving on, we do have the Inhuman Royal Court from Marvel Crisis Protocol. We also have Elsa Bloodstone and Man-Thing, which I think I showed in the initial box. We do have lots of Star Wars Legion. We have ARF Troopers. We have Crab Droids, and we have the Aqua Droids. So this was a great opportunity to pick up some expansions that I hadn't picked up yet, as well as the Outer Rim Battles Terrain Packs. So we're going to be doing unboxings for all of those, which is cool. We also got a Shatterpoint Requesting Your Surrender Squad Pack. We got a deck box from for Star Wars Unlimited. And this one, I think it has, I was trying to rip it apart because I thought there was more boxing on there, but I think there's actually something in here for like, this is one of those cool deck pods. Oh, hold on, come on, Game Genic. There we go, they wrap it up really good. So, oh, that's really cool. There's cool stuff in here, and you get a little foil Jabba's Palace in there too, which is pretty cool. They usually give you an extra card in there. So, cool stuff. We got some swag from the War Dolls, which they gave me this nice little bracelet, which is super cool. I've got this one from Badger Games. This one was also in the swag bag. We met with Gray Squadron Gaming, and were able to. They were very kind and handed over a couple of really cool the silhouettes for Legion. So we got some of those at the Game Toppers booth. We got this amazing challenge coin. This one is super cool. It's got the Game Toppers logo, and look at the size of this thing. It's massive, and it's got the natural 20. So apparently if you flip this and it lands on a 20, you have a 50-50 shot of getting a 20, which is really cool. We also have the Defiant from the WizKids booth, which was a cool little sample. We got a pin from Game Toppers as well. We got some... this one is really cool, this TIE Fighter. Now, I'm going to forget who actually gave a lot of this stuff to me, but this is a really cool TIE Fighter Challenge coin. And this was over in the Armada area. Actually, it's this way. I love that. It's absolutely beautiful. Really cool. We've got, and I got some cool swag from Admiral Tater, which was also very cool. We got these little Adepticon markers, which are really groovy. I love the pearlescent sort of material that he's able to create and craft with. It's very, very pretty. So we got some of those. We got some ship markers, also marked for Adepticon with the Ion Radio logo on there as well. So good partnership there. And oh, this one's backwards. There's another Adepticon ship marker. He also made, I got these PDIC tokens. So when this is an Armada reference, if you're using PDIC and then you use it, it flips over to a readied side, because the joke is that it never runs out. So it's an infinitely readied token, kind of more of just a joke. I had this cup that I thought was like a dice rolling cup, but it's actually, I believe, a painting cup, because it has ridges at the bottom there, so you can kind of rub off your brush, which is very cool. We also got stickers and cards. We got a JodoCast sticker, so we talked with the JodoCast, which is always nice, folks. We got the Adepticon pin. We got minis from Sherwood War Games. We're getting there, folks. We're getting there. We got the Adepticon Fate deck from Malifaux. We also, from Monster Fight Club, for playing in the first official Cyberpunk Combat Zone tournament, we got a solo noodle chef, and he's posed and ready to chop and to heal. He will give you some soup. He's actually a really cool character. Picked up a Gotrek Gurnison from the GW booth. This is a cool dwarf who is super, super strong and also slow, and he can go in just about any order unit as a regiment of renown. And so I have multiple armies that can use this guy. I thought that'd be a cool one to get. Of course, we got the Adepticon badge. I did pick up a Wall Crawlers box from the Monster Fight Club. They were having a sale at the Monster Fight Club booth. So this guy summons crab droids. I mean, come on. How cool is that? I had to have this guy. I had to have him. Absolutely. I forget exactly who it was, but I was also given this amazing die at the Armada booth. It's a little keychain with the Armada red die, which red dice are my favorite, because I like Architens and I like red dice ships, and I love the chance for that, which is really, really cool. We also got some Armada dice. The Armada dice are like this, and they're kind of cool, but also some of them are kind of hard to read. Like, that's a crit, but I bet you couldn't tell, some of them have like a lot more white on them than they should, and so the marbling was a little weird. So I don't know exactly what I'm going to do with those. I may try to recolor some of them. Now, the Legion dice were much cooler, but they only had the white attack dice and the red defense dice. So I don't know, like if the GTs get the rest of those dice, or they alternate them year to year. I don't know how that all works. We got a coaster from Adepticon. Got this really cool base. That is a very nice one. So that's cool. And I think we're almost done. We got some extra decal stickers from Monster Fight Club, which are also really cool. And we're going to be doing some work on our shipping containers and trying to do some decals. And we went to Vallejo, and I got some new Diorama FX with some thick mud. I got some water texture. I'm going to try and do some stuff with that. Some sandy ground texture for the gray sand. And then the brown mud. So I got a whole bunch of these that were having sales and other cool stuff like that. And I think the last thing is also a Cyberpunk Red pack that I just had to have. It's the Strontium Cow. The Strontium Cow. This guy is just, it's ridiculous. It's a cow, and he's got the gas mask on, right? Because they're force feeding him chemicals to make him, for meat. And and he's crazy. And apparently something went wrong with the Strontium Cow, because he has 4 green actions, 3 armor, 4 brawl, and yeah, he's just insane. Yeah, absolutely insane. So it's really cool. And he's got some other stuff too. And he's got this really, really big old base. And he's printed. Oh yeah, Monster Fight Club is doing some custom specialty bases too. So like that's just wild. And I'm gonna have to look at the scenario for him, because it's kind of more of a meme than something I'd actually run in my army. But it's still very, very cool. We have some other stickers here from a lot of folks. We've got the nerd stickers. We've got gaming trend. I got a lot of business cards. We got some Armada promos. We've got, this was a really cool one from Chronicle, and I don't even know if I remember managed to make it to their booth or not. But this is an awesome business card. So we got some of those. We got a Bluey also from Fly Casual. We did get to talk to Archon Studios quite a bit, and I talked to Jarek. Which is really, really cool, because he gave me some insights into some amazing new games that they're working on, and I can't wait to tell you guys more as they become available. But you are really going to be very excited when all of that becomes public. And we got some cool promos. We got a nice little Anakin Skywalker, and all right, so we got Fen Rao here, and that's the back side of that. We've got Hera, and there's the back side of her. We've got Volt Scarus, and that's the backside of him. I don't think it was a full set, but it was quite a few of them. We've got Wat Tambor there, and there's the backside of him. And then we've got Matchstick, and the backside of him. And then this Venator 2, and backside in the older style, not the new style for the shift cards. I kind of like the new style better. But cool stuff. All right, guys, so that was just a quick look at all of the stuff I have to unpack and sort and then paint and do unboxings of and work with and all of this good stuff from Adepticon. Very cool stuff. Hope to be able to attend more in the future. And if you want to see more, make sure you're subscribed. We'll be looking at a lot of this stuff in more detail here very soon. And I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Big thanks to my patrons. You guys are amazing and help make this whole channel possible. And continue to keep on watching. And as always, may the force be with you. Live long and prosper. Be excellent to each other. Party on, dude. So say we all. And always wash your socks.